Well, it is an incredible show that you're a part of, Phil. This is a phenomenon for a reason, because not only is it funny, but it's also so heartwarming and actually enhances enjoyment as this episode goes along, even when it is kind of difficult and dramatic in its way. How do you find this show, being a part of it, Phil Dunster? What do you like about it?
Well, I think that, I mean, those are all very nice things to say, thank you. And also it's funny because when you're filming it, it's a cliche, isn't it, when you're just happy to be a part of something like that, and it's nice to hear all those things. But when we film it, it's like, it just feels like a really nice show where there are lots of funny people who are making each other laugh. It doesn't feel like we're doing God's work in a sense. I think that that seems to have hit a bit of a zeitgeist thing, and that's for other people to say, and it's very nice to hear it. But it does feel like there's, it feels like there's something special when you watch it, and it's funny to think that there's lots of superhero movies, and it seems like Ted Lasso's superpower is kindness and empathy and sort of compassion. So yeah, it does feel like the world needs that, and it feels great to be a part of a show that is giving that to people.
Honestly, I get there, I sit around, my wife and I, we watch it, and we just, when the credits roll, we're just blown away. And I'm serious, like normally that's associated with a drama. Like I've had feelings like that, and this is the truth, watching shows like Game of Thrones, Sopranos, The Wire, those types of shows where my wife and I look at each other when the credits roll and we want to know who wrote it, who directed it. We want to know literally everything about it. It is that special. That's the way I feel about it, Phil.
Well, I think that it does feel like that the curiosity that it inspires you, hopefully, is a thing that we try to tap into in the show. I think that it just has some really simple lessons in it. At its most, it feels like it's got some really lovely, simple lessons in there that the idea of curiosity, not judgment. I think it's such a simple, but kind of, I don't know, when I heard it, I was like, God, that feels quite profound. And so you go away and it feels like you've sort of been taught something. But, at its sort of least, it's a show that is like, it's a funny show. And, you go there for, Nate making funny, weird jokes and Higgins making his weird jokes. And then you stay for Sam Obasanya breaking your heart, and you fall in love with Keely, and like her earnestness. And so, yeah, it feels like there's something for everyone in there, I guess. Hopefully, yeah. It
is. Phil Dunster, who plays Jamie Tartt here on the Rich Eisen Show. Let's dish a little bit, sir. Who are you playing? Who from the real world of football are you channeling, do you think, Phil?
Well, there's an amalgam.
Okay.
Probably for my lawyer will tell me that I have to say there's an amalgam.
Yeah, okay, very good. Good.
But Jamie's based on people like Jack Grealish from the sartorial sort of style. Mm-hmm. Cristiano Ronaldo, who would love to believe that he's got a bit of his swagger, a bit of his footballing style. Yes. Bernardo Silva. There's a bit of Neymar in there. But there's, any sort of elite footballer has to have a sort of undying self-belief. There's plenty of footballers out there that you can take inspiration from for that.
Yeah, you do have the hair, the eyebrows down of elite footballer. You've got that one nailed, Phil. You've got that one nailed down.
Well, I grew that bit myself, but it was styled by lovely Nicky Austin. But yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.